Hey y'all, Cal here. Thanks to the explosion of popularity Nuzlocke received about 5 years ago, information regarding the challenge has become more mainstream than ever. Within Pokemon fans, there are more people that have heard of the Nuzlocke and its rules rather than not, which is why I decided to subject my friends to Nuzlocking Jeopardy. It's played like normal Jeopardy, 6 rows of questions ranging from 100 to 500 points each, and a chance to steal opponents' contestants' past or incorrect questions, but with a Nuzlocke twist. Just like a Nuzlocke, in certain spaces on the board, you can run into an encounter. The contestants can catch these encounters by answering the question correctly, and each encounter has a move that lets them turn the tide of the game in their favor in one way or another. Now, if they get the question wrong, unfortunately, just like in Nuzlocke's, the encounter is lost, and even the next group, while they can steal the points, they can't get the encounter back. Oh, and I should probably say ahead of time, we're kind of stupid, so points or true Jeopardy rules might have gone over our heads or forgotten or miscounted at times, but hey, it just adds to the chaos. Plus a point counter along the way, so at least you guys are kept 100% in the loop. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoy. Alrighty guys, I'm Cal and we are back with Nuzlocke Jeopardies. Now, going from the order in which they are being selected for their turn, we have first, Schmoovy!
Hello, I am Schmoovy. What is going on?
That is Schmoovy, my goat right there. And then secondly, we have Pulse.
Why did you say welcome back if this is the first time you're doing this?
Because I always say welcome back in my videos, because I that's what I do. They're coming back. Regardless of whether I threaten them or not, they are coming back, you know? And then finally, Ark and Pickle, the symbiotic duo. Say something.
Unmute yourself. Hello. How are you guys doing tonight? I am ready to win this Nuzlocke Jeopardy, as they say.
I have to go over our categories. So, encounter routing / checks. This is basically some questions about how encounter routing and checks of abilities and Pokemon in Nuzlocke's work, i.e., how you can manipulate the route / area to get higher odds for a certain Pokemon you may want. Will it kill? Very simple. For a lot of the harder Nuzlocking games, such as the ROM hacks, you see that category over there as well, you need to calc. Yes, I said the scary word, all SPML people know. Ooh! You will need to calc. And basically this is just, I will show an example of a calc of a Pokemon on screen using a move and other such parameters. It'll be a lot easier when you see it. And they are supposed to tell whether will it kill or won't it kill. Just for ease of answering, will it kill? Killing is described as anything above a 75% roll to kill. Because at that point, it's basically guaranteed, right? No one's ever got fucked over by a 25% chance before. Nuzlocking Legends, this is basically just guess that Pokemon, except these Pokemon are extremely pivotal to Nuzlocke journeys and or have historic moments within Nuzlocking itself. General Trivia, I feel like I don't need to go into depth with that. Run enders are certain very difficult battles that you'll have to guess what they are that may or may not have ended Nuzlocke runs throughout generations, you know?
Have they ended your runs?
One of them did. One of them did, but I'm not going to say which one it was. And then finally, ROM hacks. These will be probably the most difficult category for all of you, is basically asking questions about Nuzlocking ROM hacks and maybe about certain things or certain mechanics within them that might be easier for someone who has played them to get, but if not, they should still be doable. Nonetheless, starting from the top, I got my little notepad here. Schmoovy! What will you be choosing?
I will take Will It Kill for 400.
Oh, 400. Okay. So, in Fire Red and Leaf Green, a level 43, 108 special attack investment Gengar Ice Punch versus a level 43, 0 HP, 0 special defense Fearow.
And it's just the 75% chance, right?
Yeah, 75% chance or higher on a roll to kill is in fact a kill. Also, just like in Showdown, if it's a neutral nature, it will never say, plus. Only when it's modest, it will get added on that little plus.
Right. I'm gonna say it kills.
Schmovie, I am sorry to say, no kill.
Man.
That one is permanently crossed off. Will it kill 400? Next in line, Pulse.
All right, I feel like we're getting a little. We're doing this a bit fast. Let's just give me ROM hacks for 200, please.
ROM hacks for 200. So this is very funny. What is the most underrated Nuzlocking ROM hack? So this one's rigged. This one's rigged. Grand Coliseum, baby! My favorite dolphin emulated Pokemon ROM hack. Everyone gets a free 200 points.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll take those.
yeah, this one,
Oh boy.
this one was inherently rigged because I think Grand Coliseum is one of the more fun Pokemon Nuzlocking ROM hacks, and only like 2 people have played it on YouTube. So, yeah. I would do it, but I have to figure out how to ROM a GameCube game, which is kind of hard.
Shouldn't be that hard.
Shouldn't be that
It's
hard.
like hacking
Oh,
3DS.
interesting.
Shouldn't be that hard.
I think you mean use a completely legit GameCube.
This is
Actually-
true. Eric, they've been
Yes, actually, if you would like to borrow my completely legitimate GameCube copy of Pokemon Coliseum, just hit me up.
Oh, I
I
would
might have
love
one.
that. I would love that
Maybe.
because we all love legitimate copies of games around here, right?
I love supporting Nintendo and the Pokemon Company and
This is
purchasing every single one of their products at full price. In fact, I give them extra sometimes. I throw a bit of extra on top just for Shigeru Miyamoto.
Yep. Anyways,
Cal, I'm giving you minus 100 points whenever you dox someone.
I don't even have points. That's not minus
yes, you
100
do.
social credit. Yeah. Don't worry, Nintendo. Don't worry, $1 trillion company. Arc is here to save you. Anyways, we can finally move on. Okay, so ROM 200 and Will It Kill 400 have been knocked off. Arc, is your
Yes.
turn.
Yeah, what are we? We're gonna go with Will It Kill 300.
300, okay. Oh, looks like we got an encounter. So,
Ooh, is that a Magneton?
it is level 35 Modest Magneton Thunderbolt versus level 36 0 HP 0 SpDef for Alligator. You have 10 seconds starting now.
What are our thoughts? Do you think that kills? It sounds like it kills. So. Oh, okay. We're locking this in.
Okay,
We're gonna lock in. This, in fact, will kill that 0 HP 0 SpDef for Alligator.
you are correct.
Let's go.
Exactly on the dot, 75% chance to OKO. And you have caught Magneton.
Awesome. I
Oh.
love Black and White. I know everything about this game, and by everything I mean I just kind of like shot in the dark right there.
Arc and Pickle, you get Magneton. Magneton's
What does Magneton do for us?
Magneton's move is Thunder Wave. Whenever you wish, you can declare Thunder Wave. Yes, we're using D&D rolling. Choose one of the opposing contestants. On their next turn, they have a 50% chance to have their turn skipped, i.e. they're going to flip a coin.
50. That's insane.
This only happens once, though. This only happens once. Once you use Magneton,
Okay.
he's gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do have to ask right now,
Pokemon Ranger
do you
style.
do you want to use Magneton or do you want to save it?
I think we save him. Our thoughts on that, Mr. Pickle? We're saving him.
Okay. And now, Mr. Arc and Pickle, you are now in the lead with 500 points.
Let's go. We're just that goated.
All right.
Wait, I'm go-goated.
All right. And Will It Kill 300 is off the board.
Alrighty. Let me get encounter routing and checks for 300.
What is an overworld ability that can change the odds/stats of an encounter? Anyone that you know
Oh,
that is
buddy.
valid can be named.
Alright.
So-
I know a lot.
So you
for
have
one, I'll go with magnet pull.
we have static, magnet pull, synchronized, etc. Good job, Schmovie.
Mhm.
All
Or
right,
is it?
sure. Give me general trivia 300.
General trivia 300. I see you guys aren't big ballers. You don't like going for 500. All right. When does the
We're
Nuzlocke
one.
challenge start
Oh,
in a
come on.
playthrough? When does it start? You have 10 seconds.
I'm gonna go. There's a lot of different answers in a lot of different communities. I'm gonna go when you pick up Pokeballs for the first time.
That is correct. And you got Salazzle. So, Mr. Pulse, what Salazzle does is substitute. When you are targeted with a negatively afflicting move from an opposing contestant's Pokemon, you may use Substitute to nullify it once only.
You just gave this guy hexproof.
Let's
So-
go.
Sorry,
I will
Ark.
ask. I noticed there was a Meowth on the Coliseum slide. Is
Oh, that was
everyone
the
or just-
that was the encounter. It was just like free bonus.
Everyone gets
If
200.
if you really want to know, I wrote down payday. Every contestant gets 200 points and skips the question.
I see.
Yeah.
Cool.
So general trivia for 300 down. And now everyone is even at 500 points. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you. You guys are like my Nuzlocking children. I gave birth to you. Anyways. Pickle/Ark, it is your turn.
That's going in close.
We're moving past the Mpreg. We're moving past the Mpreg.
Road 5? We're gonna go with Will It Kill for 500.
Big ballers, big ballers. Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of numbers.
In Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, a -1 level 54, 140 Adamant rivalry buffed Luxray Spark versus level 53 0 HP 0 defense Staraptor.
Rivalry is what, like it's like plus 50%, 1.5, right? I think.
You have
Yeah,
10 seconds starting
yeah.
now.
It does sound like it. The -1. I think the -1 might bring it down enough. Yeah. All right. We're gonna lock in an answer. We're gonna lock in. It does not kill.
You are correct. No kill.
Let's go.
Luxray's a bum.
Let's go. I completely forgot. Luxray is also like a special attacker too. I'm pretty sure.
You are.
No, it's physical.
No,
It's
you are
gonna
not.
be-
Anyways. So that is Will It Kill 500 gone. I believe we go from top of the order now. Schmoovie, what would you like?
Alrighty. Can I take General Trivia 500?
Where did the Nuzlocke challenge originate from?
It was something to do with Nuzleaf, I remember. Was it a YouTube video?
You have 10 seconds starting now. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to lock in YouTube video? You still have like 6 seconds.
Yeah, I'll lock in the YouTube video.
That is unfortunately incorrect. Pulse.
Can we get a chance to steal? Okay.
You have a chance to steal.
I believe it was a webcomic on 4chan.
Damn.
It didn't have to mention 4chan specifically, but yes, a
I knew that
webcomic.
one. I didn't know it was from 4chan, but I just knew that it was a webcomic.
Alrighty. Schmoovie, unfortunately, you lost 500 points because you got that wrong.
Nah. Oh.
Pulse is now tied up with Pickle and Ark at 1,000 points. And it's about to be his turn.
Oh dear.
Okay. Now, what's it called? General Trivia 500 is now gone.
Ooh. Decisions.
Decisions.
I feel like. You know what? Let's keep this ball rolling. Give me ROM hacks for 500, please.
This is my this is not my favorite question, but it is pretty an interesting question. So,
Oh boy.
in Pokemon Crystal Kaizo, a held item is given to a majority of enemy trainers that doubles attack their what the fuck? I got dyslexic here. That doubles their Pokemon's attack on use. What item is this? I'm sorry for my dyslexic typing. I wrote this
Oh,
question at
Doubles
like
attack
3
their
a.m.
attack, the Pokemon's attack on you.
I don't know anything about.
I know this. I know this one.
I think I know this one.
Okay, you have
I'm
10
going to
seconds.
say it's the Berserk gene.
You are correct. Fun fact, this
Okay.
is in base crystal, but only one enemy trainer has it, and it's purchasable in the Celadon game corner.
And here's another fun fact to you. Mewtwo can hold it.
This is true.
Yeah.
Alright, Pulse is now definitively in the lead with 1,500 points. You said encounters for 500?
Correct.
All right. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver at Cliff Cave, there's a famous Pokemon that can be encountered at level 23, guaranteed through the use of repels. What is this Pokemon? I will add, this is the only way to encounter that Pokemon in the wild throughout the entire game.
I know this.
Do you know this one? I did not play Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Do you know this one?
Your 10 seconds will start. Actually, I'll give you 15 seconds for this one. Starting now.
What?
Oh, that's a difficult one.
Well, that's why it's 500.
I have no idea. That's a very good question.
All right. Now-
I'm still thinking. If
Would
it's not
you
too late to
say-
think.
Time is up, but would you say this question has severely stumped you?
No, this only stumped me because I didn't play Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
All right. I do have a one-time
Can I
hint.
guess?
I do have a one-time hint I can give you guys. Only when
Do we
you
want to
reach
use our
this.
one-time hint?
Yeah. I planned as this a little surprise. When you guys to reach a question that brings you 0 on the timer, you have a one-time hint you can use. Okay. So
I think
your one-time hint.
we're gonna save it. We're gonna save it for
You're
now.
gonna save it. You're gonna save it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
We're just gonna choose not to answer.
You are actually just next in line. This is correct. Okay. Since they actually refrained from the answer, I think it's only fair you do still get the Pokemon in this one case. Personally. But yes, it is Steelix. And just because I want this one to add into the chaos of the game, Schmovie, you get Steelix.
Alright.
Upon activation, this Pokemon lays out Stealth Rocks on the field. Whenever an opposing competitor switches columns in the questions they want to answer, i.e. they go from like Encounter to Nuzlocking Legends, they lose 50 points.
Okay.
So whenever you want to activate
Can I
that,
use it now?
you can use it right now.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
using it now.
So, Arc and Newt have Stealth Rocks on your field. Whenever you answer questions from a different column than you were previously in, you lose 50 points.
Can I get a defog up?
Now, it's funny you say that. There is a defog on the board.
So I gotta
Holy
go
beep.
down the column basically until.
You can if you want to, or you can just take the 50. But yeah, Schmovie, you also get 500 points for that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Which, by the way, it is your turn again.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let me get general. I did that one already.
Yep.
Let me get encounter routing and checks for 500.
We already did that one. The
That was the one we
500s.
just did.
Let me
The 500s
let me get
currently.
encounter routing and checks for 400.
Alright. When what ability is usually checked during an encounter occurs by using a certain move on it. Hint, Thunder Wave is that move.
What ability is typically checked
Yep.
during an encounter? Is it?
Your 10 seconds
I
start
mean, there's a
now.
lot of abilities that are. There's a lot of them. I guess synchronize.
Thunder Wave specifically. Do you want to lock in Synchronize? Or do you want to use your hint?
Is it? I'll use my hint.
Okay. Typically, electric type Pokemon have this ability.
Is it? Okay, see, now that's narrowed it down. There's still like 5 different candidates. What is Can I give multiple answers?
Just give the most likely one. You can
What
give-
is
You can give
Lightning
2.
Rod or Volt Absorb?
I'll take Volt Absorb. That is the correct answer. And you get Electrode. He doesn't actually get Volt Absorb, but I couldn't find another spot he was more, thematic for. So, alright. You get Electrode. Electrode's ability, or move I should say, is Explosion. At any point, you can declare Explosion. You subtract 500
Okay.
points from your total, to remove 1,000 points from an opposing party's total. Just remember
Keep
you
a
have
bomb in my
these.
back pocket.
Just remember you have these. All right. That's encounter for 400 done. And that is now Pulse's turn. Pulse, you're cutting out a bit.
A lot of bit.
Pulse?
Too mad POV.
Don't say that. You can't say that.
Check.
Okay, we heard you a little bit clearly. Try talking again.
Bet. All right. Give me ROM hacks for 400 then, please.
All right. In Pokemon Run and Bun, one of the best encounters you can obtain towards the end of the game is a selection of roaming legendaries. Name one legendary from this pool.
Ooh. Okay. No, I'm gonna go with an old classic. A lot of heart, gold, soul, silver in this. Give me Raikou.
I'm sorry, Pulse. You are incorrect.
Okay.
1,500 points go down from your total. And unfortunately, the encounter for this space is lost. But now it goes to Arc and Pickle. What is your guess? You have 10 seconds.
A Gen 5 farming legendary. I'm gonna go with Tornadus.
And I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because that is correct.
Who said that? Who said that?
Pickle did. That is ROM hacks for 400 gone. It's now actually Arc and Pickle's turn. Hey gang, I just want to say if you're enjoying the video, consider dropping a subscribe or a like on it, as anything helps. This is one of the biggest projects I've done to date, and well, if you want to see more things like this, best way to tell me is through the video's performance. Nonetheless, I hope you continue to enjoy the rest of the video.
So what's still available? What are we cooking
Okay.
here? Let's see.
From which points? Which points?
Any 500 still? Oh, wait, we're stuck in encounter, right?
Yes. If you move out, you will take 50 points, but
Alright.
Legends 500 is available, or Nuzlocking Legends 500 is available.
No, we're gonna stay in encounter. 500 was taken, right?
500,
400
400, and 300 is taken.
All right, so we need 200 and 100. Let's do 200.
All right. What Pokemon is commonly duped out from shaking grass in Pokemon Black and White 1 and 2? You better know the answer to this. Mr. Black and White. All right, you have 10 seconds starting now.
Yeah. It's Audino, right?
That is correct. It is Audino. You get 200 points.
The word duped out. Maybe got me a little confused for a second. But...
No, it just means you're getting rid of it from your encounter pool.
Okay.
All right, you're now at 1,600.
I love Audino. I like Mega Audino. It looks cool.
That's. Oh no, your social credit might go down a little for that.
Can I take Run Enders 400?
Yes. In the follow-up game to this generation, this rendition of a gym leader has an ace capable of reverse sweeping with strong psychic damage.
The follow-up game to this generation.
Yep, this would mean it's like you know, one of the 1.5 titles: Emerald, Platinum,
Right.
Yellow, Ultras, Black and White 2, things like that.
Uh-huh. So it's a sequel game that have a strong psychic type gym leader.
Mm-hmm.
Um
You have 10 seconds starting now. I kind of forgot to start the clock.
Okay. What is Gen 1? Because Sabrina.
So you're saying Sabrina specifically?
I'll just say Gen 1. It just says the Gen.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, yeah, okay, you said her name, so I'm just gonna give it to you. It's Pokemon Yellow Sabrina. I should have
Okay.
specified.
Alright.
I was looking for either Pokemon Yellow or Sabrina, because like Gen 1 is a little bit on the teetering edge, but you know what? You got away with it.
I got there.
Yeah, you're now up to 1,300 points. All right. Pulse, it is now your turn. You are currently in the ROM hacks category. You are currently in the ROM hacks category. If you move out, you will take 50 points loss. But as of right now, if you want to stay in the ROM hack category, you have 300 and 100 available.
Just give me 300 for ROM hacks, please.
All right. Name one Drayano ROM hack.
Renegade Platinum.
Yep, you got that.
Man.
All right, you are now at 1,400 points. That was very quick. That I tried to make these like entry level ROM hack questions, but you know, I understand you guys would have probably gotten them anyways.
Mhm.
I need to finish my playthrough of Ren Plat.
It is really good. Listen, after my Ren Plat save got nuked, I did another run and it was really fun. Arc and Pickle, it is your turn.
All right, so we're gonna go with encounter routing checks 1 to close out the category.
All right. What is a tactic in Nuzlocke using repels to guarantee or change a possible encounter? You have 10 seconds to answer. 3, 2, 1. Do you have an answer ready?
No, I do not have an answer at this moment in time.
Do you want to
do
use
not
your
have an
hint?
answer for this.
Do you want to use your hint on the...
Do we want to... No, not on the level 1 question.
Okay. Alrighty, then I suppose you'll take the wimp answer out. You'll keep your points. Sigh, and then Shmoovie, you have a chance to steal.
Is it getting to a common tactic in Nuzlocke using repels? Certain Pokemon can spawn within certain level ranges. So is it using repels to find the highest level Pokemon in an area?
It is. I just need something kind of like the name of it. It's repels and then another word.
Repel edging.
What the fuck, man? That's
Am I wrong?
yeah. There was a lot of words you could have used to get close to it. I don't think edging is one of them. For the sanctity's sake of this experiment, we are not counting edging as one of them.
Oh, nuts.
Are you gonna say you're repel edging a Lopunny? Are you gonna say that?
Yes. We are repel edging Lopunny.
Oh, okay. We're moving on. We need to save our points left.
I'll take Run Enders 400.
Did I do Run Under 400? I thought it was Sabrina.
Oh, it was actually, my bad. I forgot to scribble that one because we were in the debate of Generation and Pokemon Yellow. And then that one got really off track. Anyways, sorry, Run Unders 400 is in fact not present.
I'll take Run Enders 300.
Run Unders 300. On Route 7 in X and Y, there is double battle, with both trainers owning the same well-groomed Pokemon. Due to taking half damage from physical attacks and having good early game stats, these two are dangerous. What Pokemon do they use?
What is Furfro?
That is correct, and you got possibly the most game-breaking Pokemon in this game. Okay, so...
Oh no.
let me add your 300 first. You're currently at 1,700. You got Plusle and Mining. Their ability is Helping Hand. At your discretion, you can declare Helping Hand. When you use this, you choose one other opposing contestant. Both your points and their points are added together and then divided by 2. You both get the new resulting outcome of those points as your new total points.
Okay.
You can average out someone's points? Jeez.
That was a revolution.
Yep. So if you ever end up
Bowser
losing...
Revolution?
Bowser Revolution. If you ever end up taking a really big hit, you know, you can use this. Actually, that's pretty evil with Explosion. That can be evil.
All right,
I was
good
just
point.
thinking that.
All right, so
Okay, good to note. I am keeping Substitute up for the rest of the game. Jeez.
not to mention Arc and Pickle, you still have Magneton able to use. I'm just reminding you, just in case you didn't remember.
We remember. We were actually discussing about it.
Okay. Shmoovie, you just went, right?
Yep.
All right. You did Run Enders for 300. Pulse is now your turn. You have the
Real
entire...
skill fight.
Yep.
Oh, go on.
You have the entire Nuzlocking Legends category, 400, 500, so on. And the only 500 left is Run Enders.
So is Stealth Rock still up?
Yes.
Okay, so if I take 100 off ROM hacks, then will it end, or am I still going to have to eventually just
You
take
are
the 50?
you are affected by it the entire game. I understand.
Okay.
I understand you guys have been running, but unless you get a certain couple Pokemon that can help you out, you are basically stuck with it.
Well, let's see if it's in Nuzlocking Legends, because I'll take that for, let's go with 400.
All right. A Route 1 bird. You did take 50 damage. I have to record that. A Route 1 bird with high speed, known for its immense power when bearing the Guts ability.
Give me Tailo.
You know what? It's evolution line. I'll give it to you. Technically, I put Swellow just because it's more recognizable, but yes. So
You catch it as a Tailo.
this is true. It's the
Can't
entire
catch
evolution
Swellow.
line. I'm not gonna.
You can catch yeah, it's in the route
Yeah.
just past Norman Surf. Yeah.
I'm not gonna repel edge you over an evolution line technically. So you're currently at.
It's canon now.
All
It's
right.
canon.
All right, Mr. Arc and Pickle, you are up.
Do you want to do 300 legends maybe, or 300 legend? Sound good? Or do we want to? Yeah, 300 legend.
All right, everyone's scared of Nuzlocking Legends for 500.
And we lose what? 0 points, right?
No, you're in the encounter for the last one, right? Yeah, you went from
What?
encounter to legends, right?
What? What are you talking about? Oh, you're
Stealth
talking.
rocks.
We're talking about two different things right now. He's talking to me about question. I'm talking to you about losing
Okay.
points. I'm trying to trick you into not losing any points.
Well,
with
too bad.
Stealth
I
rocks.
remembered. So you're taking
Yeah.
Stealth Rock ship. All right. A
That's
steel
another minus
fly-
100 social credit for Mr. Arc.
a steel
Steel type common.
commonly found in
okay.
Hoenn with strong defense, allowing it to pivot in and out of threats. Now, I do have to make one domination. It's most commonly found in Hoenn, but its region of origin is not Hoenn. You have
Skarmory.
that is correct. Skarmory, and you get defog. You can remove
No.
all negatively afflicting moves or conditions on you right now. Would you like to use that?
And there can be other ones afflicted to us, right?
Yes, but I don't know if there's any like long-lasting ones you'd want to prioritize.
Alright. Is there anything left in this category?
Yes, we have Nuzlocking Legends for 500s, 200, and 100.
Okay, cool.
So are you keeping it for now?
But yes, we are going to hold on to it for now, so we can save it for when we need it.
All right.
Okay. I'll go Run Enders for 500.
In Ultra Sun and Moon, there are mini bosses on some routes that fully EV'd Pokemon and often hold Z crystals. These Run Enders call themselves. And
It was either
and to give you an additional little thing, you do have to beat every other trainer on the route to challenge these people.
Ace. It's not Ace Trainers. I think it was Route Bosses.
Yes, actually, they are route bosses slash Z trainers. They use the same one interchangeably, so honestly, if you were gonna say either one, it was fine.
Okay.
Alright. So that is Run Enders 500 taken. You are now at 2200 points.
Ooh.
Do I get that Ultra Necrozma in the bottom left?
Yes, actually. So,
Wait,
Ultra
oh.
Necrozma. The next 2 questions you get correctly, the points you get from them are multiplied by 1.5. This is an automatic thing. You can't declare. Just the next 2 questions you get right, I get 1.5 from them.
Already.
Alrighty. With that, all the 500s, 400s, 300s have been taken. Pulse.
Nuzlocking Legends for 500. That's still up.
Speaking
Oh, yeah,
of
it
which, give
is.
me Nuzlocking Legends for 500.
Okay, Pulse, I'll be honest. If there's anyone who can get this, it might be you. Or Schmoopy. Or
Oh, no.
honestly, any of you. But this is the one. This is probably, besides Final Jeopardy and one other little thing I've added, this is the hardest question.
Oh no.
Alright. A pure normal type, famous in the ROM hack Run and Bun for being able to steal leftovers from Tate and Liza through taking Hoopa's magician ability using roleplay. You have 10 seconds starting now.
Ooh. Is this one of those questions I can get a hint on or no?
Yes. Just if you don't
I
have an
would
answer.
like.
Okay. You want a
I
hint?
would like to take the hint, please, if that's all right. Yeah.
This Pokemon is from Hoenn.
Okay.
Gen 3 new Pokemon specifically, not like Gloom or anything like that. Gen 3 new Pokemon.
I know the answer.
I'll give you
All right,
another 10 seconds.
Okay. I'm going to send Spinda.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect, Pulse. You lose
Okay.
500 points. Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
In order, Arc/Pickle. You have a chance to steal.
All right, I'm just gonna put a random guess in. I'm gonna say Komola.
That is unfortunately incorrect, as it's a Hoenn Pokemon, but unfortunately that is incorrect. Don't lose any points. Schmoovy,
Guys, I
what
think
is it?
Shmoov's gonna win the game.
This guy
What
didn't know
is-
Komola was a Gen 7 Pokemon.
What?
Pickle guy
What
didn't
is-
know it was. Sorry, you can finish your site.
What is Skitty/Delcatty?
You are
sorry.
actually all incorrect.
What?
Yep.
You could definitely do that, though. You could definitely do that.
The Pokemon in particular for this moment is Kecleon.
That makes sense.
Yep. No one got that question correct, and the points are lost to time.
Mm,
Alrighty. And that was who picked that? Pulse? Yeah.
that was me. Yeah.
Okay, so Arc/Pickle, it is now your turn.
Let's defog and then move to Wilco too.
Did you hear that?
Yep.
We're gonna defog.
You're gonna defog away the Stealth Rocks.
That's only our spikes, right? Doesn't get rid of Pulse's spikes, right?
Nope.
Okay, I was curious.
It usually affects the entire field. What is
Sorry.
this?
We are
It's,
not.
it's like in what's it called the free for all battle where you can choose who you're defogging, and it
Because
only
other
those
nons-
because there's
other
4 of
none
us.
doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Because you
And
defog targets, but like it doesn't
No,
clear the
That
entire
is how
field.
it works, actually. That is how
Wait,
it works.
Yeah.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Damn, okay, then never mind.
all right, so where do you say we're moving?
No, it's
Kill
just
for
your
2.
turn. Will it kill for 200? Level 32, 0 special attack Technician Roserade Mega Drain versus level
I didn't notice I had
31,
Technician.
0 HP, 0 special defense Gastrodon. Scarlet and
Hmm.
Violet.
Yeah, okay.
You have
Okay.
10 seconds to answer. You have to. It's Mega Drain. It might not kill.
Yeah, Mega Drain's pretty weak, but it does get Technician boosted. I don't remember how much base powered Mega Drain is.
Right.
I know it's like probably like 30, so
3,
I think it's like 45. You
2,
want to say no?
1.
You want to say? I feel like a trick. You want to say yes or no?
We're gonna lock in. Yes, it does kill.
You are.
Mega Drain is 75.
Correct.
Competition boosted.
You are correct. It does in fact kill.
I was like, is this a trick? And then I saw like break pod weak, Dimension boosted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It
both.
does in
Alright.
fact kill.
Let's
And
go.
also, you get Roserade.
Oh, we get Roserade. Let's
Okay,
go.
so
Poison point.
Roserade. The move is actually Mega Drain as well. So you
cool.
steal 300 points from an opposing contestant, and you add them to your
300.
total.
Fair enough.
Alright, so Will It Kill for 200 is gone. We still have all of the 100s except Encounter Routing, and also Nuzlocking Legends, General Trivia, and Run Enders for 200. And it is now, who just won?
Move.
Schmovie?
We just went.
Okay, now it is Schmovie's turn. My apologies.
Alright. I will take Run Enders for 100.
This Run Ender is the champion of Sinnoh, usually crushing all your dreams at the very end with her Garchomp.
Yeah, this is a pretty tough one. What is Cynthia?
Shmovie, I don't know how, but that is correct. But you also get Dialga. Okay, so
What?
Interesting.
Not a guard?
Interesting.
Dialga's ability, basically, War of Time. Go back in time and regain the points you lost for a question you got incorrectly. Or if you have gotten every question correct up until this point, you get 600 points. But unfortunately, you did not do that. You got a 500 question wrong back a while back, I'm pretty sure. I have it written down here, minus 500. So you get 500 extra points.
Alrighty, sounds great to me.
That is Run Enders 100 out of there. I gotta say, it's looking a little rough right here. But nonetheless, we gotta continue on. Pulse, what would you like?
Okay, make the play that wins you the game. I'm gonna go General Trivia 400.
What Pokemon game is known for its unbearable level curves that make Nuzlocks especially extremely grueling and tedious to play if done without rare candies? I will let you know this game, added hint, this game's a remake. Remake-based Pokemon game.
It's a bit easier. Can't believe you just paid. That's pretty alright. Platinum is usually alright. I'm going to say Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Pulse. My man! You got it correct. You got it correct. And you got Lugia or Ho-Oh. You choose one of the abilities. You choose one of the abilities from the following. Lugia. Subtract 200 points from both of your opposing contestants' total. So both Shmovie and Arc/Pickle would lose 200 points. Or Ho-Oh. Give yourself and one other contestant 400 points.
Well, Rising Tide raises all ships. I'll give myself and Arc Pickle 400.
Alrighty,
I
good
see how
job.
it is.
You're in first.
Arc/Pickle is your turn. Also, you still have that Magneton in the back. You can unleash that
We
at
still
any
do
point.
have Magneton.
Where's Magneton do again?
You can. It's a 50-50 to skip someone's turn. That's what it is.
Okay.
I think we'll hold on to it just for a little bit longer. How many more turns are there left? Roughly. Let's do 200 Nuzlocke.
A fire fighting type final Evo starter known for being a worthwhile investment due to its strong stab options like close combat, referred to as Ape. If you watch pChal.
That's Infernape.
That is correct. And you also get Infernape.
Yippee.
Mach Punch. At any point, you may declare Mach Punch. Take another turn.
Oh, that's kind of. Do we want to? We get a second turn.
Huh?
Do that right.
Oh, we're gonna do that right now. Actually, we're just gonna
Okay.
we're gonna instant tap 2 red or whatever it is and declare another turn.
That's a magic reference. I get that. I understood that
That's
reference.
infected.
Plus social credits.
All right. Well, you took Nuzlocking Legends for 200. What would you like to take now?
Yeah. Do you want to finish up Nuzlocking? Yeah, we're gonna finish. Actually, no, we can go for another 200. Actually, do you want to go for another 200? The other 200 is general trivia and run editors. I think we could do general trivia. Let's do general trivia.
Right.
200.
What Pokemon do you get to catch in a Nuzlocke? What Pokemon, I should say better wording, what Pokemon are you allowed to catch in a Nuzlocke?
It's the first encounter of each route. After you get Pokeballs, obviously.
Yep. First encounter in each area. Route, it's like the same thing. So, yeah, another 200. Yeah, my bad.
I'll
I squared
take
up
Run
last
Enders 200.
Run Enders 200. The return of this villain boasts one of the hardest post-game fights in the mainline Pokemon games, especially with his Mega Evolved Legendary Ace.
What is Giovanni with Mega Mewtwo?
That's correct. You just need to say Giovanni, but you got that. You got that. No one's taken away from you.
Yeah, I
Rainbow
think that's-
Rocket represent.
I think that's the end of Ultra Necrozma.
Pulse, it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm going to go with the only one that doesn't lose me points. General Trivia for 100, please.
What happens when a Pokemon faints in a Nuzlocke?
Depends what you want to do with it, but you either release it or put it in your box forever. Either way, you cannot use it for the rest of the run.
it dies. It cannot be used again. It must stay in the PC or released. So nice 100
Okay.
for you. And then, oh, what is that? A Mewtwo? What's he doing here? I think he's challenging you, Pulse.
Oh no.
Mewtwo's challenge. What is this fight?
That is fuck. What is his name? Wolfric, the final gym leader of XY.
Like, goddamn. Oh, yes, that is correct. Goddamn. Calm down, son. Okay, then you get an extra 500 points for getting Mewtwo's
Nice.
challenge correct.
500.
Let's do Will It Kill for 100. 100. It might be-
Level
no,
72 Hydreigon Draco Meteor versus level 1 Flabebe.
It's not gonna kill. It's a fairy type.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a fairy type. No kill. Immune, lol.
But you did notice the invisible ring target.
Oh, true.
Oh.
Actually, I think it says ring target in the calc if you have it.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
It does.
All right, well, nice 100 points for you. Well, we got Legends and ROM hacks left. What would you like, Shmovie?
I'll take Legends.
A water flying type known for its intimidate ability, strong stats, early evolution, and varied offensive move pool.
What is Gyarados?
That is correct. Extra 100 for you.
Yummers.
Alrighty. In the final question, Pulse, you are forced to pick ROM hacks for 100.
I'll take 50 off stealth rocks.
Yep.
Go ahead.
That's kind of fucked up. I didn't think I'd be forcing you to take Stealth Rock ship at some point.
It's what it's. Go ahead.
Name one streamer / content creator who has Nuzlocked a ROM hack.
Flygon HG.
Wow, you actually got one of the ones I did name by name. Nice 100 for you.
Can I name one for 50 points?
No, you cannot.
I was gonna say Cal.
Oh,
What is
okay.
Garchomp FJ?
I might have to give them 50 points for that. I don't know. I'm not sure. We've reached it. The end. The end of all times. Yep.
Can we use Magneton to skip someone's Final Jeopardy?
That's fucked. That's legitimately evil. I think I want to allow it. Also, okay, yes. Before this point, you can use any Pokemon you have left. If you don't use them now, you can't use them going into the final results of Final Jeopardy. So use all the Pokemon you want now.
Shmoove has Electrode and Plusle. I've got Salazzle, and Arc and Pickle have Magneton and Roserade.
Yes. So any Pokemon unused now will just be gone to the
Wait,
board.
what was Roserade real quick?
You steal 300 from an opposing opponent, and you gain 300 points from it.
Wait, what if I just used Plusle and Minun?
Because of that, so looks like we have a tie for the Chad winner between Arc and Pickle and Shmovie. That was
Now, hold on.
hold on.
Do
In
I
response.
use Electrode?
If you use Electrode, Pulse would
You
win.
should use on. Yeah.
Do I mutually assured destruction? I think I don't because we're currently still tied.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And
Can we get that 50-50?
okay, I will. All right. Shmovie, what do you call? Shmovie,
That
what
one
do you
didn't
call?
count. That one didn't
Shmovie,
count.
what do you call?
I call heads.
Arc and Pickle, you have tails.
Yeah, I would've said tails anyway.
Shmovie
Ooh.
does not get
yeah.
paired. Shmovie does not get paired.
Best of three.
Okay. No.
Alrighty, but now it is time for Final Jeopardy.
Berserk Gene.
Winner, technically, okay. Pokemon Final Jeopardy category ROM hacks. In Pokemon Run and Bun, there's a famous spread damage bug in double battles that causes one of the Pokemon on field to take full damage when using a spread move. How does this glitch occur?
Buzz.
Please submit all of the points you are willing to wager in the chat, and we will go through your answers one by one. I will not say anything until all three of you have said your answers out loud.
I see.
For this, we can go in reverse order. So Ark and Pickle will go first.
Oh, that's me.
And then
Oh,
and
oh,
then
okay.
and then Pulse and then Schmovie.
I have no clue, so I'm just gonna say a random answer.
I'm gonna guess. Do we
Okay.
want to guess?
Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
I should say.
how spread. How
So-
should spread damage bug?
Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
So
you have to say something.
you have wagered all of your points. They are all
Yes.
in.
Yeah,
and-
you always go in. You're a
and-
coward if you don't.
And to rephrase this, yes, there's a famous spread damage bug in double battles that causes one of the Pokemon on the field to take full damage when using the spread move, i.e. Surf, Discharge, things like that. How does this glitch occur?
I'm gonna guess that has something to do with items like gems or something. I'm gonna guess it has something to do with gems.
All right. Pulse. You have
How many
betted.
gems are in that game?
You have betted 351 points specifically. What is
Mhm.
your answer?
I'm going to say it has to do with semi-invulnerable moves like Dig or Dive. Or Flies.
All right. Schmovie, you have bet all
So-
in. What is your answer?
Mhm. So I have some unfortunate news. I've actually seen the video that explains this. The damage for each Pokemon is calculated independently. So killing the first Pokemon causes the damage calculation for the second Pokemon to only see a single target, meaning that it deals the full damage of the spread move.
Oh, that's wild.
Yes, that is the correct answer, which means Shruvi doubles his points, totaling up to 6,000 points, winning Final Jeopardy. He's our Chud winner of Nuzlocking Jeopardy.
Behold my
Let's
chud
go.
son.
Behold my Chud winner. You did it, Shmovie. Do you have any words?
Let's go.
Do you have any words to say to the audience? Okay, stop this.
My words are I drink soda, I eat pizza.
That's real as fuck. That's real as fuck. I can't even hold you. I just want to thank y'all for coming out. Actually, yeah, Pulse, do you have any final words to say to the audience?
I don't know if this is going to get edited out or not, but Colossal Cal is currently at minus 500 social credit for nearly doxing all of us 5 times.
Hey, listen, towards like when we got a third of the way in, I like completely stopped. I was on
Yeah,
good
no,
graces.
you stopped. That's a great thing. You did good.
Yeah.
I'm proud
Okay,
of you,
but
Cal.
that's like a murderer saying, well, I stopped killing people.
Ark/Pickle, do you have any final words for the audience?
Pickle.
そんな君に
It was fun.
Interesting.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to hear it from you guys.
Thank you.
I have
Credits
never
for
played a ROM hack in my life.
Credits for
me
that makes sense. Well, nonetheless, thank you guys for showing up. I really appreciate it. And have a good night.